Welcome to our new segment, something we're calling ACDA Insights. And we're going to spend about 10 minutes featuring one of our ACDA members. My name is Carol Erb. I'm with JTM Food Group. And today I'm thrilled to be speaking with Ken Simcox, who is currently serving on the board as the RA representative. Now, as a reminder, the American Commodity Distribution Association, which is known as ACDA, is a nonprofit volunteer organization. Our mission is to strengthen the impact of domestic USDA foods programs, and our vision is working together to nourish the nation. Ken, how are you today?
I'm wonderful, Carol.
Well, when I say that you are on the ACDA board currently serving as the RA representative, what exactly does that mean?
Well, I am the voting member representing the school program recipient agencies. And truly, I see myself as the voice for all the school programs that are out there. You know, my priority is ensuring that every decision and discussion that we have keeps the schools and students in mind. You know, when the board considers issues and votes on proposals, I'm asking, well, how does that affect schools? How is that going to affect our students? I believe it's my responsibility to advocate for the needs of the schools that we serve and make sure that their perspectives are heard at the highest level.
So RA stands for recipient agency.
Recipient agency, yes.
Okay. And I guess recipient agency implies that you're receiving USDA foods for the work that you're doing. So in your day job, because this is a volunteer position on the ACDA board, but in your day job, who do you work for and what do you do?
So Carol, in my day job, I serve as an assistant supervisor with food and nutrition with the Washington County Public Schools in Maryland. I oversee a region of schools providing operational oversight. And my primary office responsibilities include managing our software systems, overseeing the free and reduced meal program. And beyond that, I'm the program contact specialist for all the special programs in the county, including the fresh fruit and vegetable program, the child and adult care food program as being suppers and summer meals. In Maryland, we have the Maryland Meals for Achievement, which is a free breakfast program, and also the community eligibility. And in my spare time, I enjoy working on recipe development and serving line concepts to enhance our offerings to students.
How long have you been with Washington County?
So I'm in my second stint with Washington County, and between both times, I'm up to 22 years. So wow. I'm finishing my 29th year in school nutrition programs.
How many children does your district serve in a given day?
We serve about 12,500 lunches, 9,000 breakfasts, and about 4,000 suppers a day.
Wow, that's important work, Ken. In thinking about, I read a moment ago, the mission and the vision statement of ACDA. What was it or what is it about those statements that really resonate with you?
You know, the mission and vision of ACDA feels for me, I understand, I get it 100%. As a recipient agency, I see firsthand every day the impact of the USDA food programs on the children in my community. Every meal that's served in my schools includes some kind of U.S. commodities, reinforcing just how valuable these programs are. But what makes this mission truly powerful is the collaborative effort behind it. You know, strengthening and improving the program isn't the work of one person. It's the result of dedicated individuals working together to make a difference.
You can probably see that in all of your interactions on the board, because it's not just one person. It is a collaborative effort that you're talking about. So how did you come to be on the ACDA board?
Carol, I was hooked on ACDA after attending my first conference. You know, it's different than any other event that I had been a part. I learned at that very first thing that ACDA was about training, education, and building real relationships. And I knew immediately that that was the kind of organization that I wanted to be involved with. So I started volunteering. Uh, I'll be honest, I was shocked when I found out I was nominated for the board, and elated that when my peers elected me. So it's been an incredible journey, and I'm grateful for this opportunity to contribute.
Now, I forget, is this your second year of your first term?
This is my end of my first year on my first term.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm just finally getting my voice. It really takes the work that ACTA is doing with all the committees. It's so deep that it really takes a long time to learn what everybody's working on. It's awesome the way it's been broken up, and so many different people are working on so many different projects.
Well, knowing that you're the representative of all the school districts across the country who are ACTA members, what do you do to try to stay engaged with them?
So we have monthly calls that our group takes part in, and it will last as long as people are willing to talk. We've also tried to invite other groups, whether they're manufacturers, distributors, committee chairmen. We're just really trying to provide all the information of everything that ACTA is doing to our members, and trying to hear what they're telling me so that when I go back, to be able to have that voice on the board.
When you talk about committees and you've met all these different committee folks, are there other committees that you're involved in?
So yeah, Carol, I'm currently serving on 2 active committees as a board member. We are all assigned to a specific committee to be the board liaison, and I'm assigned to the communications committee, which has just been doing tremendous work. They had a plan when I started with them, and if you haven't visited the ACTA website recently, I highly encourage you to take a look at it, check it out. It's newly launched, and it's just that first step in a larger rebranding effort that we'll be bringing out at the annual conference in April. But I'm also a member of the processing committee, and this is probably my 4th or 5th year that I've been a part of this committee, and the work that they're doing, the subcommittees that we have. You're obviously, for those that don't know, you are one of the co-chairman of the processing committee, and I've served on your team. But what that whole committee is working on is to simplify and improve the system, and to have representatives from USDA, state agencies, manufacturers, distributors, both household and school program recipient agencies, to try to simplify and make this program stronger and stronger for everybody, because each group is looking at it completely different, has different needs. So what works for one particular group may not work for the other particular group.
Right.
But as a whole, we're trying to make it simpler for everyone.
You said something about the conference. You got hooked when you went to your first conference. Well, our next conference is coming up in April 13th through the 16th in New Orleans. Is there something in particular that you're looking forward to in this year's conference?
Oh, Carol, if you can't tell, it is tough to pick one thing. And I am excited about our new conference. I've never attended an ACTA conference where I didn't learn something. And I'm sure this year is going to be no exception. I'm excited for 3 days of incredible training sessions. I can't wait to hear direct from Roger about what's happening in Washington, D.C. I can't wait for the opportunity with all the other school programs, recipient agencies, to have a breakfast alone with USDA. Having the opportunity to sit down and talk to our key officials in this setting is something that just doesn't exist anywhere else. And of course, I'm looking forward to the fun. I can't wait to see the creative costumes of Zumba as I'm standing in the back of the room hiding, opening up my wallet, Jose. raising money for the New Orleans Food Bank. I can't wait to see if we break another record this year. Every year we give them more money and more money and more money, and that is awesome. But most of all, I'm eager to reconnect with colleagues. I'm eager to meet new people, and I just want to continue learn what people are, how they're involved in this USDA foods programs.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ken, I so appreciate you and your work and your time this morning. Do you have any final thoughts or anything else you'd like to share with our members?
Yes, you said in the very beginning, this is an all volunteer organization.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want to encourage people to get involved. We're only as strong as the volunteers that we have. There's no more meaningful work that can be done. And the more people who step up, the greater impact can be. Whether you want to start volunteering on a committee, whether you're willing to help at the convention, whatever it is, your contributions matter. ACDA thrives on collaboration, and there is a place for anybody that wants to be involved.
Very well said. To learn more about ACDA, please visit our website at www.commodityfoods.org or contact us at info@commodityfoods.org. Thank you for your time today listening to our ACDA Insights, and thank you so much to Ken and the work that he's doing and to all of our members. Take care, everyone.
Bye.